Okay, now let us talk about part 3 of this movie, Dr. Sleep, directed by Mike Flanagan from 2019. The movie is based on a novel by Stephen King. Now, people, with everything that we do, we need to exercise critical thinking. We need to connect the dots and most definitely ask questions. Now we're going to pick up this movie from the scene where Rose, leader of the Knot, is having a conversation with her main man Crow, right? Because they had a looker, right? And looker, they are people who are gifted with the powers that when they are sleeping, the universe speaks to them. They don't have to go out and do anything extra. They don't have to wear no potions, no lotions, no crystals. They are born with the gift, right? And I was told about a looker who saw powerful individuals in the Caribbean eating people's children as well, right? So when I saw this scene, I have to ask a question. What is it that they are trying to tell us, right? How much of this movie is fiction and how much is non-fiction? Now, for the team over here, we know exactly what is going on. And Stephen King, you're definitely telling on these people. Let us pick up this dialogue. Now, Rose had this to say. We had a looker. Crow says, tonight. Rose, yeah. Crow asks, a big steam. Rose, oh honey, it was huge. Crow, where? Rosie answered, East Coast, I think. Crow, you're saying someone looked on from 1,500 miles away? Rose, the hat lady, answered, maybe further. Crow asked, boy or girl? Rose, girl, I think. She was out of there so fast, but I swear, Crow Daddy, I haven't felt power like that, raw power like that in so long. Crow then says, we need to look into it sooner. The better case, her parents freak out. Send her to a psychiatrist. You know, they get her on pills. Could ruin the steam, might muffle her. Now that's the part I want you to pay attention to, because when parents realize they have a child that is special, right, a child that don't fit in with society, they tend to take them to the so-called educated, clever people to fill them with medication, right? Understand what is going on. Now Rose got the ability to astral project because she's searching for this child, right? And she finds her and she waits until the child is sleeping, because when we are sleeping we are most vulnerable, and Rose is tapping into this child's consciousness to program her. But the child is very clever, the child is powerful, and she sets a trap. Now this is where we get our sleep paralysis, and I will do a separate video on it because I get them like 3-4 times per week, right? And I can explain a whole lot about sleep paralysis, and that is when our spirit, our energy starts to fight back these entities that come to program our minds. It happens to every last one of us on this planet. The only people that it don't affect are people who sleep with animals in their homes, right? And if you've got dogs or cats and they come into your homes, that is when the dogs will attack. Hence why they are getting rid of dogs. Remember the story in Australia where they are brutally killing their dogs, and in Jamaica they are taking these dogs from the island and sending them away to other countries, right? These people, they know exactly what they are doing, right? Because they know when these entities come, they come in invisible form and you cannot see them. There is just a handful of people who can see these entities in real time, right? Hence we need man's best friend. We need a dog, a bird, or a cat, right? And they know that. So you can go look up the story where they are busy killing dogs brutally in Australia and giving the flimsy excuse of the Nephilim disease. Let's continue. Because the child Abadu gave Rose a right whopping and sent her back into her body, what she deserved, right? Now they are looking for Abadu. They found her and they are coming. Now listen to what Danny's invisible friend had to say to him. They eat screams and drink pain, and they've noticed that little girl. They might kill her, might turn her, or might keep her till she's all used up, and that would be worst of all. You can't let them, right? So they might come for her, kill her, keep her, or use her up. These people are wicked to the core. And where have we heard allegations where when they kidnap people's children or their loved ones a bit older, they keep them and use them as breeders? Where have we heard those allegations? Right? Let us continue. Now, Danny realized he got to get Abadu's parents involved, so they realized just exactly what they are facing, and he knows exactly what his daughter is, how special she is. Now listen to this dialogue and pay keen attention to it and understand what is going on. Abadu father: these people, they know about my daughter. Danny answered, they do, and sooner or later they are coming. The father: we got to do something, all right. We're calling the police, the FBI. Danny answered, these people have been around a long time, sir. They are rich, connected. I don't think they're worried about the police. The father: but where are they? When are they coming? Where can we go? Understand that these entities are well connected. They are the system. They are not worried about the authorities. They are not worried about the law. Or do you think millions of children worldwide can just go missing without a trace? Right? Understand what is going on. If the authorities wanted to stop people trafficking, they could. Right? They could. They are sending a bomb into a country to kill one man. They are saying that they landed on a moon, on a different planet, but you cannot find these missing children. Make that make sense. Now in the movie, Danny have a plan. Remember, at the start of the movie, Danny's invisible friend tell him that you've got to turn what they come for against them. And Danny and his friend set a trap. And they finally use their guns for good use in the movie. They hunt these child-killing monsters and kill them. Right? And it was very rewarding to watch this scene in the movie as Danny and his friend pick these child-killing monsters one by one. Finally, Americans using their guns for good use, getting these child-killing monsters in the movie. You've got to watch this movie, very interesting. And the child Abadu get to witness, right, the death of these monsters as they are hunted. And that is exactly what is going to happen to you monsters out there that is running and hiding and deputizing parts of humanity to join you, right? You will be hunted, you will be dragged to justice, and you will be made accountable, because the system of man is not hunting you. They are not making you accountable. You feel you are getting away. You are not going to get away with what you are doing with people's children. And the humans that is doing it alongside you will also face judgment. Understand that judgment is coming to man. Understand that you will not get away with what you are doing to people's children. They are even more powerful entities out there than what you know about. Right? Cease and desist if you're hunting people's children. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.